On October 1, 2025, a landmark agreement comes into force, the India-European Free Trade Association Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement, or TEPA. Signed in March 2024, TEPA marks India's first free trade agreement with four developed European nations, Switzerland, Norway, Iceland, and Liechtenstein. This modern, ambitious pact is set to transform the economic landscape, promising unprecedented investment, job creation, and market access. Let's explore what makes TEPA a historic milestone for India's global trade ambitions and how it's poised to shape the next 15 years of economic growth. At the heart of TEPA lies a binding commitment. EFTA states will invest $100 billion in India over the next 15 years. This isn't just a number, it's a promise to fuel India's economic engine, create 1 million direct jobs, and support the country's Make in India vision. The agreement focuses on long-term productive investments, excluding short-term portfolio flows. This means more factories, advanced infrastructure, and new opportunities for India's workforce, setting the stage for sustainable growth and prosperity. EPA opens the doors wider than ever before for Indian exporters. EFTA has offered access on 92.2% of its tariff lines, covering 99.6% of India's exports. This includes 100% of non-agricultural products and significant concessions on processed agricultural goods. For Indian businesses, this means fewer barriers, lower tariffs, and a smoother path to high-value European market. Sensitive sectors like pharma and processed food are protected, ensuring India's interests remain safeguarded while maximizing export potential. India's services sector, a powerhouse contributing over half of the country's economic value, stands to gain immensely from TEPA. The agreement covers commitments in over 100 subsectors, including business services, education, and audiovisual fields. With improved digital delivery, commercial presence, and easier movement for key personnel, Indian professionals and companies can now tap into new European markets, expanding their global footprint and driving innovation. Standout feature of TEPA is the inclusion of mutual recognition agreements, MRAs, in professional services. This means Indian nurses, chartered accountants, architects, and other professionals can have their qualifications recognized in EFTA countries. Such recognition paves the way for smoother entry into European job markets, opening new avenues for skilled Indian talent and fostering cross-border professional collaboration. EPA ensures robust protection for intellectual property rights, IPR, aligning with global TRIPS standards. The agreement with Switzerland in particular sets a high bar for IPR safeguarding innovations while addressing India's concerns about generic medicines and patent evergreening. This balance supports both innovation and access, encouraging Indian entrepreneurs and researchers to expand into European markets with confidence. EPA isn't just about trade and investment, it's about building a future that's sustainable and inclusive. The agreement emphasizes social progress, environmental protection, and transparent trade procedures. By harmonizing standards and simplifying compliance, TEPA aims to foster growth that benefits all, ensuring that economic gains go hand in hand with social and environmental responsibility. With TEPA, India's young and ambitious workforce will see new opportunities for skill development and technology collaboration. The agreement supports vocational and technical training and facilitates partnerships in precision engineering, health sciences, renewable energy, and research. This means more access to world-class technologies and a stronger foundation for India's future innovators. India's agricultural exports to EFTA, though currently modest, are set for a boost. Guar gum, processed vegetables, basmati rice, pulses, and fresh fruits are among the key products gaining improved market access. With reduced tariffs and expanded opportunities, Indian farmers and food producers can now compete more effectively in high-value European markets, increasing their global reach and profitability. Processed food products like biscuits, confectionery, chocolate, and sauces are high-opportunity sectors under TEPA. Tariff elimination enhances India's competitiveness against global players, especially in Switzerland, Norway, and Iceland. This opens the door for Indian brands to establish a strong presence in premium European markets, driving growth for food manufacturers and exporters. Each EFTA country presents unique opportunities. Switzerland eliminates tariffs on food preparations, confectionery, biscuits, and fresh grapes. Norway offers duty-free access on rice, processed vegetables, and beverages. Iceland removes duties on chocolate, confectionery, and coffee. These targeted concessions mean Indian exporters can tailor their strategies for each market, maximizing their competitive advantage. EFTA countries import significant quantities of coffee and tea, and TEPA provides Indian exporters with zero-duty access to these premium markets. Switzerland and Norway in particular are high-value destinations for India's shade-grown, hand-picked coffees. With improved market positioning, Indian coffee and tea producers can now reach discerning European consumers and command better prices. EPA brings new opportunities for India's marine sector. Norway and Iceland eliminate duties on fish feed, shrimps, prawns, and other seafood products, making Indian exports more competitive. Switzerland offers zero duty on fish oils. These changes are expected to boost India's marine exports, especially in high-demand European markets, and support the livelihoods of coastal communities. India's textiles and apparel exports to EFTA are set for growth. With global exports already strong, TEPA's tariff concessions offer a chance to capture untapped European markets. This means more opportunities for Indian manufacturers, designers, and workers, and a chance to showcase India's textile heritage on a global stage. EFTA countries already offer zero tariffs on leather and footwear, and TEPA guarantees this preferential treatment for the long term. This stability gives Indian exporters confidence to invest, innovate, and expand their presence in European markets, ensuring continued growth for the sector. TEPA brings zero-duty access for a wide range of sports goods and toys, making Indian products more competitive in EFTA markets. Streamlined conformity assessments and mutual recognition of standards lower compliance costs, making it easier for Indian manufacturers to export and grow their businesses. India's engineering exports to EFTA have seen impressive growth, and TEPA is set to accelerate this trend. With enhanced market access and tariff concessions, Indian exporters can tap into high-value sectors like electric machinery, aluminum products, and precision engineering. This diversification supports sustainable growth and positions India as a key player in Europe's advanced industries. Indian gems and jewelry exporters enjoy duty-free access in EFTA markets, a benefit that continues under TEPA. Each country offers unique opportunities: Iceland for gold and silver jewelry, Norway for diamonds and gold, and Switzerland for precious stones. This preferential treatment helps Indian artisans and exporters shine on the global stage. EPA offers a strategic boost for India's electronics and software sectors, especially for MSMEs and OEMs. With $100 billion in investment and preferential access to high-income European markets, Indian companies can scale globally. Country-specific opportunities range from medical electronics in Switzerland to EV components in Norway and educational tech in Iceland. EFTA has offered zero or reduced tariffs on over 95% of India's chemical exports, while India grants access to nearly 80% of its tariff lines for EFTA products. Product-specific rules of origin and simplified compliance make it easier for Indian exporters, especially in chemicals and pharmaceuticals, to expand their reach in Europe. TEPA opens new doors for Indian plastic exporters, allowing them to diversify away from high-tariff markets like the USA and strengthen their presence in EFTA. With zero tariffs and improved trade facilitation, Indian exports in plastics, shellac, and botanical products are set for steady growth, supporting small exporters and attracting investments. India's services sector, which contributes nearly 55% of the nation's economic value, stands to benefit significantly from TEPA. With commitments in over 100 subsectors and improved access to EFTA's markets, Indian IT, business, education, and creative services can expand their global reach, driving innovation and job creation. TEPA enhances digital delivery of services, commercial presence, and certainty for temporary entry of key personnel. This means Indian professionals and companies can operate more freely in EFTA countries, leveraging digital platforms and cross-border mobility to grow their businesses and careers. Dedicated India EFTA desk has been set up as a single-window platform to facilitate EFTA investments in India. Operational since February 2025, the desk supports businesses in investing, expanding, and establishing operations, especially in renewable energy, life sciences, engineering, and digital transformation. TEPA encourages joint ventures, SME collaborations, and technology partnerships between India and EFTA countries. The desk streamlines regulatory processes and acts as a bridge for continuous business-government dialogue, ensuring smooth and sustained engagement for mutual growth. India has taken care to protect sensitive sectors such as dairy, soya, coal, and key agricultural products. Strategic products under initiatives like Make in India and PLI receive gradual tariff reductions over 5, 7, or even 10 years, ensuring domestic industries have time to adapt and grow stronger. TEPA's 14 chapters cover a wide range of legal and horizontal provisions, including rules of origin, trade facilitation, sanitary measures, technical barriers, and sustainable development. These comprehensive rules ensure that trade is fair, transparent, and beneficial for all parties involved. TEPA aligns closely with India's flagship initiatives like Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat. By attracting foreign investment, supporting domestic industries, and opening new markets, the agreement strengthens India's position as a global manufacturing and innovation hub. TEPA is widely regarded as a model agreement, setting new benchmarks for future free trade agreements. Its comprehensive coverage, focus on investment and jobs, and commitment to sustainability make it a blueprint for India's future trade partnerships with the world. India-EFTA Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement marks a historic milestone in India's journey towards global economic leadership. With $100 billion in investments, 1 million jobs, and expanded market access, TEPA is set to transform India's trade landscape. By fostering innovation, protecting sensitive sectors, and promoting sustainable growth, TEPA reaffirms India's readiness to build a robust future with its European partners. The journey has just begun, and the opportunities are boundless.